Hey everyone, it's Les here. Welcome back to another chapter or video, but yeah, chapter of the Stone Prince. Guys, I just lost like 5 minutes of footage here. So to give you a brief summary what's been going on in this chapter. Chapter 3. Um we saw Miko with the fabric thing. I don't know, something. And then my character here discovered a tunnel, a secret tunnel, and someone has been spying on her in her bedroom. There's like holes where you can peek your eyes in them, and they can see through the other side. So she discovered that. That's pretty much it. But yeah, if anything, also Miko owes us a favor. So in future chapters, we're gonna need her to do something. So stay tuned for that. Other than that, yeah, I lost that. So I'm not sure what's gonna happen. Or I'm so sorry. This is gonna be a short video. Let's go ahead and continue. After a night exploration, you wake up a little panicked thinking of the first test today. But before your nerves can get the better of you, you hastily dress and decide to find Novak for any last minute advice. Novak? Novak? Ah, my darling Erica. How the stars pale in your presence. To what do I owe this pleasure? He throws you his most dashing smile, his eyes dazzling like freshly cut diamonds. I can't tell if you're serious or just mocking me. That hurts, Erica. He gives you a look of faint sadness and his voice becomes serious. I may have my faults, but I never throw away my compliments. Not when I can use them to make you blush like that. You're ridiculous. He smiles at you, clearly unconcerned. I saw Miko last night. Did you now? Do you want to tell Novak what you saw? Tell Novak or don't tell Novak? If I tell him, my relationship with him's gonna increase. I don't think I'll tell him. I wanna see where the story's gonna go. Don't tell him. She was wandering around on her own last night. And you know this because you were doing the same thing. I couldn't sleep. I was on my way to the gardens if you'd like to join me. I'd like to look around. I'd love to. He leads you from the hall, his hand protectively cupping your lower back. Novak's eyes scan the path ahead, but he never leaves your side, a part of him always close enough to touch you. Any ideas about the trial? Raf gave me this. He said it would help. You show Novak your clue. Hmm. Follow me. That's Belladonna, the beautiful lady. She may look pretty, but she's quite deadly. He runs his hand over the plant without touching it. You're not afraid of a little danger, are you, Erica? He casts you a meaningful look, his eyes twinkling. I've never been one to shy away from the unknown. His smile widens, showing off every one of his white teeth. It's the not knowing that makes it exciting, don't you think? So our first trial, I'm guessing it has something to do with poisons. I'm sure you'll do fine. I believe in you. Noah speaks the words like a caress as he moves towards you, casually wrapping the stray lock of hair behind your ear. He's smiling shamelessly, all teeth and dimples, flashing his reckless beauty. Although this is all just a silly game, this whole competition does make me a little uncomfortable. Do you really think something bad could happen? A bunch of strangers trapped in the castle, all fighting for fame, money, and more? Yes, I think it's definitely possible. Novak rumples his hair with his hand while his eyes are fixed on something in the distance. He releases a little sigh, then grips your shoulders gently to touch, both affectionate and protective as he murmurs in your ear. Whatever happens during this adventure, I'll be with you through it all, if you want me to. Why are you being so nice to me? He loosens his embrace and bites his lip. I'm not really looking to change careers anytime soon, but I am interested in what this is all about. And I know Mr. Rossi's type. Part of the reason I became a doctor was to help less fortunate than me. Ralph may hold parties and auctions for charity, but these functions are almost always more about flaunting what you have than about what you're giving. I also don't want to see you get hurt because Mr. Rossi is bored. I know we just met, Erica, but I won't deny that I'm drawn to you. Novak runs a finger over his savage smile. His eyes fall to your lips in danger before he pulls them back to your face. It would be a tragedy to see such an exquisite face in pain. Is this how you charm all the girls? You think I'm charming, Erica? I think you're used to getting what you want, only when I really want something. His eyes sparkle as your skin flushes. We should get going. The trial starts soon. Hmm. You and Novak make your way to the large hallway where the first trial will take place. The hall is quiet, everyone standing a few feet away from each other, lost in thought or muttering to themselves. A buzz of tension and excitement floats through the space, mirrored by the flickering candlelight. One by one, each person makes their way into the chamber for the first test. That guy too. Wait, actually, oh my gosh. I just remembered something. Actually have not been given spoilers, so yeah. I don't know, I'm a bit confused. Never mind. Y'all will see. I will learn as well with the story. Y'all know what? Never mind. Novak, you're up. Huh? Finally, Novak enters the room reading you as the last competitor. Erica, it's your turn. Okay, what is this about? Oh, great. Did I have to make a memory? Welcome, Miss Heartlight. Ready for your first task? I guess. Don't worry, Erica. It's not as if this is life or death. This is only a test. Before you are 5 pictures, each one depicting a different poison. They are hemlock, belladonna, mandrake, datura, and hembane. I want you to identify them. Oh, great. You stare at him blankly. You know little about plants from your travels, but identifying poisons? Wait, I only I know they just discussed belladonna. The job I'm offering is not an easy one, and I think a certain degree of cunning is necessary, as well as a healthy knowledge of poisons. You take a closer look at each picture and begin. Which poison is belladonna? Okay, so right here. I cannot mistake this. This is the top right. They call me beautiful lady, but lovely I am not. If I am left untreated, your body will start to rot. Great job. Are you serious? That's why that's why Google exists, guys. What is that? Hembane? And then your friend, I may not look like much, but smelling will be your end. Okay, looks like it. Which poison is Mandrake? Ay, man. Looks like there's roots coming out of it, so it'll be bottom right. Every part of me is deadly, but I am quite in the ground. But pull me from the roots and I will make a deadly sound. I don't know, guys. Which poison is Datura? Like a white flower. I'm assuming it's top left. My flowers are lovely, my scent so very sweet. If you take too much of me, you will die awake in your sleep. And last but not least, that one. That means the final poison is hemlock. Yay! Oh my gosh, no. Wonderful job, Erica. Raf, which plant is the most poisonous? Are you planning to kill me, Miss Hartley? Of course not. I'm just curious. That would be henbane. Although they are lethal given proper dosage. White poisons just feels a little sinister. I love the duality of them. What do you mean? How something so beautiful could be so deadly? That they could seem to enticing, so sensuous, but within there is a dark thing waiting. Things are so rarely what they seem. Which of us does not have our secrets, Miss Hartlight? But what's the point? What does it matter in the end? He looks down at you, light dancing in his eyes. Maybe there is no point. Or maybe the point is simply to annoy you. Hmm? His grin winds as he moves close to you. His body blocks out the rest of the room, until all you can see is his face. He lowers his head, his words falling like sweet temptation as he whispers, "Do you trust me, pet?" You stiffen. His face now so close if you just move your head a little you could kiss him. You square your shoulders as you stare back at him. "I'm not your pet." Two words come out more forceful than intended. His grin only turns more wicked. Ralph drops his eyes to your lips as chill runs through you. In the dark room, his eyes look like two deathless pools of liquid onyx, shimmering seductively. A burning hunger in them you haven't seen before. "Well, do you trust me?" This feels like a trick question. Ralph barks out a harsh laugh, like he's amused at some secret that you're about to discover and might wish you never had. "Do you trust Ralph?" "No." No, I was kidding. "Of course I do, yes. I trust you." "Well, that would be a mistake. I am not a good man, Miss Harlight." He gives you a look of warning and something else you can't place. "Don't be so easy to trust here. Sometimes the things we want are the very things that are the worst for us." His eyes are distant for a heartbeat, then his focus is completely on you. You can feel the warmth of him filling the small space between you, as his mouth curves into a flirtatious smile. His thumb brushes your bottom lip as he tilts your head up, pulling you into him. "Ralph." Your words left him from a trance as in those few moments he'd forgotten himself. He steps away in a swift moment, his face withdrawn and dismissive, no trace of playfulness left. The space where his body was seconds before is now cold and empty, like all the warmth was sucked from the room. When he speaks, his words are clipped. I will let you know when the next trial is. Good day, Miss Harlight. Mm. Well then, how did it go? I didn't. I knew you would. Did something happen in there? What do you mean? Ralph just looked irritated. I don't know. 1 second he's kind and warm, and then, like a switch, he's distant and cold. I don't understand. I wouldn't worry about him. He's not worth it. I'm not. He's just. Even I can tell he's attractive, Erica. But there's something off about him. You're right. Hmm. What happened? Oh my gosh, what happened? I think he mentioned him Bane. I don't know. Alright, guys, so that'll be it for chapter 3. So there was some tension going on between Raphael and my character. So yeah, and then something happened with the professor. I'm not sure, maybe it had to do with the poisons or I don't know, something. Something happened. Um, but yeah, some of these parts are like foreshadowing something in the future of these chapters. So yeah, also again, I am so sorry that I did not record like the first 5 minutes of this chapter. I'm so sorry. I thought it was recording, but I guess not. But yeah, hopefully I'm doing the right choices on the story. But yeah, again, I'm sorry. Anyways, make sure to give it a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care. Bye.